Here's the Reddit story. It's from the subreddit Petty Revenge, and it's titled, My girlfriend and I went to a church barbecue to flex on my ex. Backstory. My 42 male, ex-wife 44 female, and I were married for almost 20 years. Over that time, she had 4 affairs of varying degrees, including a sexual relationship with a very close friend of mine from our church. I tried to make it work, and after the last emotional affair, I couldn't do it anymore. I filed for divorce just over 2 years ago. We are still going through the divorce, and she's been high conflict the whole time. She painted herself as a victim, and I go to a new church, but still have some friends at my old one. I attended there for over 30 years. My petty revenge. My girlfriend and I have been dating since January. She's aware of my situation and we are having fun. I have older kids and she has younger kids. For Labor Day, we both had the day off and wanted to do something fun. I mentioned that my old church does a picnic every year at a park. There are games and activities for the kids and a big potluck barbecue. I told her my ex most likely will be there, but it's a big event and we could keep to ourselves. I've also been able to introduce my girlfriend to friends from my old church. My girlfriend made sure she was extra cute. We had matching socks and I wore a shirt that says Built for Conflict on the back. We got to the barbecue, my girlfriend made a dessert to share and I was grilling. My ex saw us and looked beside herself. She eventually came over and tapped my girlfriend on the shoulder and says, I'm X's name. I'm, and then the OP's wife. My girlfriend says, nice to meet you, and held out her hand to shake my ex. My ex then says, it's awkward for you to be here and I hope you feel that way. My girlfriend responded, okay, and my ex walked off. Later, my ex approached me and said, this isn't your church anymore. I think you should leave. I said, not gonna happen, and kept walking. She went back to her friends, aka my old friends, and was just distraught. She eventually asked the pastor to ask me to leave. He's my best friend and was the best man at our wedding. He came and talked to me so he could tell her he did. I told her she needed to grow up and I wasn't leaving. He went back to my ex and she was unhinged trying to say we had to leave. She tried to make it some spiritual thing. Eventually, she gave up and went to a friend she had an affair with and his wife to be comforted. They are still friends. I didn't get it. My girlfriend and I just watched and laughed. My ex had been terrible this whole time and whatever control or narrative she thought she had was destroyed. Everyone watched as she just acted like a witch and we smiled and waved. In the end, the kids had fun, we got to catch up with old friends, and my ex-wife got put in her place. It was a good day. Side note, my girlfriend is stunning and several people just stopped with a dumbfounded look on their face when they saw her. Was such a flex to people who want to see me fail. Wow, OP's ex-wife sounds crazy and a nutso. But let's go into the comment section. First person says, her pants came off with another married guy, yet she is the victim? Wow. The OP responded by saying, it's actually insane. Our old friend group is aware of the affair and they would rather keep this status quo than deal with reality. My ex told the pastor, my friend, I should leave because I was in sin. Since we aren't legally divorced yet, she says I'm committing adultery. You can't make this stuff up. Wow, that's so ironic considering that the ex-wife had multiple affairs. But yet, now that they're separated, that the OP bringing the girlfriend is living in sin? I don't think so. Someone else says, but pastor, your best friend, why would he even pretend to talk to you? Had that been me, I'll tell her straight up that she was the one who committed adultery and beat it with her BS. So the OP responds by saying, he's been in a tough spot as my friend, but the pastor of the whole church. I have a lot of grace for him because he has to deal with her and their BS every week. Basically, he said, I'll talk to Joe. He came, talked to me, and then he can say to my ex, I talked to Joe, and he's not lying. Lame, but I get it. He has called her out before. This just happens to be fairly public because she was acting like that in front of everyone. My ex and I grew up in that church, so everyone knows us, but doesn't know what happened. Oh, that makes sense. Someone else wrote, well, next time, make small talk with people you don't really know. Somehow steer them into asking why your ex is acting so erratic and tell them like they're not supposed to tell anyone. I'm guessing that the flock is not exempt from gossiping and let the word spread on its own. Lol. I like that. Anyways, what do you guys think of this story? I find it hilarious, and it's just like instant karma. Well, not really instant karma, but the ex-wife is getting what she had coming to her. Anyways, please let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you like these types of stories, remember to continue to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.